Welcome to the channel. Your number one entertainment resource 6 years running. Get ready for a new dynamic. And hold on to your butts. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
Hello everyone, welcome back to CyberDan Plays Shadow of the Colossus Remade to Replay. I channeled my inner news anchor there. In the previous episode we took out the number 2 baddie. And, come on, aggro, work with me. Yeah, that was Quadratus. And now we're moving onward to number 3, which would be GAIUS, I do believe. And, I do feel like one thing that's cool about Shadow of the Colossus is that everybody has their own favorite, you know? Well, I shouldn't say everybody. There's always going to be somebody that just doesn't have an opinion one way or the other, or likes multiple the equal amount, like, you know. It would help if I actually find out which direction it is. I do forget. That way. Got it. But what I'm trying to get at is that I do feel like GAIUS, having played this game one time already, at this point, he must be basically the most well-known, like the most, maybe the largest, like the poster boy of the Colossus. And I think that's for a good reason. It's a pretty iconic moment when you get to meet him for the first time. So, yeah, let's go meet him. Oh, wrong way? No, right way. I do believe he is, yeah, that direction. He is yonder. So yeah, if you want to let me know in the comments, I'm really interested to, more so than anything else, I would really like to know what your favorite Colossus is. Personally, me, it might be a tie. Like I said before, it's really hard to choose a favorite for some people. And yeah, it might be a tie between, maybe even a 3-way tie between, let's see, GAIUS is going to be one of them. Malice probably is, if not equal, a close second. And then I also love, who was it? It wasn't Pelagia. It was, I'm going to have to look up the name again. I did not memorize it. Oh, wrong way. Okay, not by much. But maybe we do have to go through here. Traverse through this mountain space. Also, I still had to look around for salamanders, but I'm the third one. I'm trying to guess the name. I mean, I do know the name, but not by heart. It's the one that you fly over the desert. Well, he flies over the desert, and I was thinking that his name had something along the lines of a salamander, an aerial kind of name, like something to a play on words for, you know, the sky, basically. Aha, okay, friend. Oh, I'm so glad that these guys are still around. Out of the way, aggro. Busy. Okay. Is he dead yet, though? I've been tricked before. Oh. Can't grab it. Oh. Wait, she now makes a sound. Okay, I'll take it. Sweet. I'm so glad they added that. When we played this game a while back, almost a year ago now. Well, not quite, but last year. That was one thing that kind of bugged me. Didn't know exactly if I grabbed a salamander tail or not. I just had to pretty much educated guess, basically. Alright, are we on our way? Oh, it seems like we are. We're right on track. But yeah, if I were to, you know, pick a favorite, those three would be right there at the top. In fact, you know what? I'm not satisfied. I'm going to find out real quick. I have my software recording at the moment, so we're going to actually look up that name. It only take me a sec because I have the names all written up here. Okay, so I believe his name... Okay, it's the flying one. Here we go. It was... Oh, that's too far. Wow, I have a bunch of these guys around here. And, wait, I have... That's set up. Okay. Okay, so it definitely wasn't Phaedra. Or Pelagia, I guess. What is going on? Sorry it's taking so long. It was Phalanx. Okay. Yeah. Phalanx would be the third one. GAIUS, Malice, Phalanx. You know, I really do like the names they chose for these. For the giant behemoths. Okay, so can we get to our location through here? I don't see why not. There are plenty of open spaces that kind of leave routes open to explore. But you don't want to get caught in a corner, you know? Alright, might as well save here. Oh, do it again. Or, I shouldn't say save, because I think that just heals, but... just in case. Better safe than sorry. Man, this... I'm really gushing over this, but you know, playing the PS2 version and going straight into the remake afterwards, especially, I guess, since I'm playing this for the first time, as well as the PS2 I was playing for the first time. I imagine a lot of people were blown away, but I'm really glad that I kind of kept myself from it now. Until now, I should say. Because the experience is pretty amazing. You know, if I want to put it in a more simple way, or a more way that would make more sense to people. I imagine, like, okay, so I was born in 1987, and I thought I saw a salamander. Sorry, buddy. Oh, there you are, little bastard. So I did what? So you haven't grown up then. Nice. I didn't get to see the Terminator, 1984 in theaters, obviously. And so, of course, first time I saw it was on home video, which was, yeah, it was a thing back then. And we didn't have streaming services or internet for that matter. So yeah, I seeing it for the first time, it was great, but I would have given up a lot to see it in theaters for the first time. Because I do remember the experience of like not knowing anything going into it, and it was, I can't replace that moment in my life. It was eye-opening. It was life-changing, and it really did make me love cinema. So anyway, that's kind of a rundown of my feelings on it, on like experiencing something for the first time, and also experiencing something for the first time in its first like original genuine form. So like playing on the PS2, sure the graphics weren't on par with this, but it was how the game was made originally, and that's how it was supposed to be played and seen. And the devs, of course, beforehand had no idea what kind of a success or flop it could be. And yeah, it's really, I can't describe in words really how, or at least coherently, I can't describe how much importance that brings to like discovering new properties, or because it does live with you. It sticks with you forever. And I do realize there are going to be most of you, if not all of you, know exactly what I mean. But just in case anybody watching this has no idea, or has had things spoiled, ruined, or just hasn't had that kind of experience, just be sure that you experience something at least once in your life that that can really change you. If you see something like a movie coming out or whatever, or a game, anything in the medium of entertainment or subgenres, I encourage it, like if you see it like an advertisement and you're like, oh, I might want to play that, or I might want to see that, do your best to avoid spoilers for that one property, that one upcoming release, and like go out of your way just to avoid spoilers, like turn off social media, that kind of stuff. Because I did for a lot of these kind of properties, games, and etc. And it made a world of difference. And I can't let, that is a definite understatement. Because there is no word to describe how much of a change it can make. Just on you as a person, like irreplaceable moments in your life. And anyway, I've been rambling a bit too much on that. But I can, hopefully at some point, or for a lot of you, I'm sure it's already happened, that it's going to stick with you. Moments like that, and maybe change your perspective on a lot of things, or give you a desire to watch more of something or play more of something. Me personally, Terminator was a huge one, because I'm currently writing the script for The Brilliance of the Terminator, and there is one part, I guess it would be about maybe 5 or 6 minutes into the reading the script that I've been putting together. I would say I talk about this one scene. I'm only going to give this one part away. I want everyone to experience the Terminator and or the brilliance of the Terminator for the first time. you know, through that video when it comes out. But I'll tell you about one part, and that is very relevant to what I've been talking about for the last few minutes. I really had to find out where GAIUS is. Holy crap. Did we just go too far? Let's go this way. Maybe we just go around a little bit. But yeah, what I talk about in this one small, maybe 30-second segment of the video is that the tech noir scene, and a lot of you, I'm sure, know exactly what the scene I'm talking about. There's I believe it was a 38 to maybe 42-second segment where the movie completely changed my how I looked at cinema and how I felt about entertainment in general. It just changed everything. It gave me a love, like a deep-rooted love for movies, really. Not just like sci-fi movies or anything, but just movies in general. Filmmaking. What are you doing, buddy? Wigging out there. Yeah, might as well. And that is when, I'll get a little bit just more descriptive here. The Terminator is, or T-800, is slowly, like, broodingly walking through the, through Tech Noir, the club, and he's been a dance club. Yeah, that was a thing back in the day. And like the music is playing in the background. I believe it was Burning in the Third Degree. It's pretty amazing 80s beat. And it's like most of it is just it runs in like at the very start of it runs in you know, just normal tracking shot of the Terminator as it's walking through the club and basically walking through people. And after he crushes the boy's hand at the you know, the bouncer's hand with his mitts or mitt. The scene turns to slow motion, just in a very, like, really just amazing, like, iconic shot of Sarah. She's looking, she drops, I believe it was her, I think it's her wallet. I can't really remember very well what it was, but she did drop something, and it startles her. She reaches down to get it, and while the video is still moving in slow motion, as she's reaching down, the Terminator looks her direction, or peers over in her direction, and since she was ducking, she misses it, or he misses her. And you kind of wipe your brow in that moment, like, oh, he just missed her, and you're kind of relieved in that moment. But then seconds later, he turns around and then catches her, and it brings the tension up probably tenfold. At least for me it did. And, you know, all it took was I mean, I already loved the movie, obviously, but it took that 38, it was between 38 and 42 seconds, in that short time frame. I personally started to love movies, just absolutely. But granted, it was like I did watch it for the first time when I was like maybe 5. I don't remember the year exactly, but I think I was 5 at the time. And you know, maybe I shouldn't have seen it at that age. Heck, I saw RoboCop, the 1987 movie. I saw that when I was probably 4. So, yeah, I saw a bunch of movies I wasn't really supposed to be watching. back then at my age. But you know what? It molded me, so I'm okay with that. Where you going, aggro? But anyway, that's enough of my my rant for today. But yeah, I do feel like that kind of thing, it can change you, and you have to be careful because it can change you for the worse or the better, and you have to gauge it basically. Don't get into something that very well may traumatize you. So, which very well could have happened with me in RoboCop, but it did not. There was another movie that kind of traumatized me a little bit. I don't want to say it like completely messed me up, but there used to be some horror movies that had that effect on me. Kind of made me a little bit more paranoid than I would have been otherwise. And that was, I mean, it didn't probably affected hardly anybody the way it did me. But Motel Hell, I do remember that movie, and it has stuck with me in a more of a negative way. But I do have come to appreciate the film. But I just can't watch it anymore because it didn't have a lasting negative effect on me, unfortunately. But I do recognize that the movie is pretty damn good. Like, in a kind of a wacky way, you know, very good. Definitely a guilty pleasure of mine. I would consider it a guilty pleasure. But anyway, that could be a story for another time. I don't think we're actually going the right direction here. It doesn't seem right. Okay, not that way. Remember, we're looking for the lake bed, which shouldn't be that difficult to find, to be completely honest. But the world is pretty vast in this game. So, we're just going to keep going, and probably this direction, right? Down this path? Yeah. But there is no entrance over there, so yeah, we have to go around, basically. Okay. It's okay, aggro. We'll make it. Gosh, the stamina of a true stallion. That's one thing about horses that I never, I've always admired, is their seemingly unlimited stamina. I just, some things just give me a whole new, like, it almost makes me, worn out just watching a horse gallop for as long as they do, for as many days at a time as they do. It's pretty nuts. Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay, it took a little bit of time, but we got her. We got here. There it is. Wow, that, you know, the music kind of reminds me of Silent Hill 2. Maybe I mentioned it before in the RPS2 playthrough. That sound does sound familiar. Like, the music does sound familiar. Okay, aggro. Have a good day, buddy. I gotta go. Gotta move. Okay, what is the button to swim faster? I remember there was one. Okay, I think it's circle. No, it's square. But it's hardly noticeable. Okay. Yeah, I remember the swim is pretty long. Hopefully we don't have to do that again. Remember, you can fall off this platform pretty quick. Just be kind of careful, but also, you know, don't take your time, because it's a small climb. This part, you definitely need to be careful with your footing. Okay. That isn't bad. Okay, Okay, can we... There we are. Jump. Good. Okay, first try. All right. Yeah, let's go around. Let's go through this way. Yeah, I love the camera tracking shot here. The you know, the movement is pretty amazing. Oh, here we go. He already looks amazing. We haven't even seen him stand up yet. Holy crap. Look at the detail on the stones. I love it. Oh my god. GAIUS. Holy crap. Oh, the sun in the background. That's amazing. That is incredible. I love it. Let's get a good look at him from below here. Let's see his face. On the camera to catch that. Catch the moment. Okay, we want him to hit the pedestal, right? With the sword. Give me a swing, buddy. Swing for the fences. Okay, so he's gonna go downward here. There you go. Okay, yeah, that broke off a little bit of the armor. Take a chip off the old block. Not the right way to use that expression, but you get what I mean. Alright, buddy. Show me your face. Or, yeah, come, swing. Oh, here we go. He's gonna attack anyway. Don't need a... Whoa! Wow. Okay, run. That wasn't too bad. But, okay, good. Yes. That was actually pretty good. Alright, might actually do this in record time. I didn't expect it to, you know, get the jump at so quickly, really. Thank goodness we grabbed those salamanders. Or salamander tails. Okay, rest. There we go. Keep climbing. Now, where's that spot gonna be? I remember... Was it on his gut? I think that's the first spot. Because, you know, this gives me a little antsy feeling because it does feel like I get the impression that the way he feels is like when like there's a bug or whatever that crawls on you and you get the sensation and it really gets to you, you know? Here we go. Yes. Okay. This is it. Alright, guys. Rub your belly. Okay. Good stuff. Keep going. Alright. Already over halfway there. Oh. Okay, I forgot about that. It does move. Yeah, I think all of them move at this point, right? Jumping from. There we go. Not bad. Not bad. The controls are so much easier to, you know, get a hold of in this than it was on PS2. PS2 was, I mean, even though I loved it, it was a tad clunky. And that actually applied to pretty much every PS2 game, like ever. There was just from the time the time most of those games came out, it was just natural for it to be that way. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Alright, we'll take a couple more swings, or maybe not. Do this right. Okay. Another stabby. Okay. This should be it. Die! Goodbye, guys. Oh, look at that geyser just spew from the top of his forehead. Oh, amazing. Look at that shot. Yes. Goodbye, my friend. Wow, that was... Okay. You can see our body just basically get torn up. Or, you know... just plummet. Oh, God. That doesn't help either. shadow. The shadow eel, flying shadow eel, going through the body. Dormammu is going to be happy. Took out another one of your enemies, I guess. I like that they really don't hold your hand. I mean, to an extent, they tell you a little bit of what to do. But, and of course, Dorman obviously does give you hints if you take too long on the Colossus, but for the most part, they let you fill in the gaps with your imagination. At least story-wise. Dormammu! Oh, I do remember this one. Okay, so it looks like our next boy is number 4, Phaedra. Yeah, it is Phaedra. Okay. So that's going to conclude today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. I do think this is going to be great, pretty amazing. Next episode, we're going to take on Phaedra, who, for those who are unaware, is basically a giraffe. So, as obviously what Dormammu just said, you know, guiding graves, basically. There's a wide open landscape over there. So, with that being said, I want to thank you all for watching. This has been another episode of CyberDan Plays Shadow of the Colossus. And I'll see you all in the next video. Have a great day, everyone.